We're back. 9/11 is the time here on your Wednesday morning. Do you remember the game, The Oregon Trail? It started out as a computer game in the 1970s. It was created right here in Minnesota. It kind of evolved over the years and ended up becoming one of the most popular educational games in school. And that popular version of the game is celebrating its 40th anniversary this year.
So the game is set during the 1800s when pioneers packed everything they owned and traveled west. Jacob Roram is a program specialist with the Minnesota Historical Society, here to discuss the national phenomenon that is the Oregon Trail. Jacob, thanks for joining us today.
Oh, great to be here.
Tell us about the history of Oregon Trail.
Yeah, it's really, for something that's so popular and so widespread in terms of people's experience with it, it started with 3 student teachers in Minneapolis. They were all seniors at Carleton College, Don Rawich, Bill Heineman, and Paul Dillenberger. Don was teaching history, had decided to do a lesson and a game that would sort of simulate sort of that experience of the settlers on the trail. And his roommates, Paul and Bill, said, hey, this could make a good computer game. But this was 1971.
Yeah.
So computers were very different then. It was, you were thinking like central mainframe computers.
Right. That
people would access through what's called a teletype terminal. Think of a printer and a typewriter combined. So you type in something, it would send it to the main computer and then respond. So they designed this text-based game that you would enter in commands, and then it would prompt different things like how much you want to spend on this. You type in your answer, how much you want to do here. And that was the game they created, and they tested it out on their students just in their classrooms for a couple weeks. And that was the start.
Did I read that, like, if you wanted to kill something, you had to type in the word bang?
So the popular hunting mini game, which most people remember, that was an original from that text-based game where you would type in bang, and depending on how fast you typed it was the success of your hunting. So the computer would prompt you type bang, you'd type it in, and then
so if you had a spelling error and you had to go back,
you got nothing.
You got nothing.
You got nothing.
Okay.
And so how did it then evolve from those beginnings at Carleton to becoming such a national thing?
Yeah, that's a really interesting story, and that's what we're going to talk about a little bit more in our program at the Mill City Museum. These 3 student teachers created it. It was a fun project. They tested out some skills they had in some of that early computer programming, and then they thought, well, that was fun. They printed out the code, and they thought that was it. But a few years later, Don Rawich got a job at a new state agency, the Minnesota Educational Computing Consortium, or MEC. And if you remember that opening boot screen from the game, MEC is what appears.
That's what came up, okay.
And that was a state agency here in Minnesota that was all about expanding computer access to school kids around the state. So they were looking for more educational software to put into their system, and he said, hey, I got this program. And they're like, great. And they uploaded it, and that expanded to kids around the state, but it was still that central computer with the teletype terminals. It wasn't until the age of the personal computer in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, that you got the floppy disk version, and MEC started a subscription service so school districts around the nation could subscribe to their software programs. And so suddenly the Oregon Trail became something that people around the country could play. And that was so successful that at one point, nearly 1/3 of all school districts in the nation subscribed to MEC's software.
No kidding.
So that's why everyone seems to have played that game.
Why do you think kids liked it so much? Is it because the computer was kind of new technology, and then there was like this game? Because, I mean, you talk to anybody, born in the late 70s and 80s and 90s even, and they played this game, know this game, love this game.
No, there's something compelling about the game design, and they noticed that very first when they had that text-based game, that it was unlike things that other computer programs at the time offered. There's that simulation effect where you kind of put in the shoes of somebody and you have to sort of imagine yourself in that role. I think that's something. It's the fact that no matter how many times you play it, depending on the choices you make, the results are different. So it's always different. It's a little bit of that slot machine effect, I think. Oh, I'm going to try this now and see what happens. And I think it was also just so much tied up in, for a lot of kids, their first experience of computers.
Yeah.
And so it's melded with that. It's melded with the school computer lab, with the cafeteria. It's just wrapped up in all of that.
Well, it looks, and admittedly, Megan and I, neither one of us really remember playing it. I remember being it was a thing, but it was so bad and clunky that, and we've been watching sort of the evolution on the screen here as they're showing it as different stages. That's obviously a very early one. So as it went on, you can sort of watch the computer technology evolve too, which I think is pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And they had to keep adapting the game to keep up with that.
For folks that, okay, let's pretend people at home don't know about this game. Maybe
Yep.
they've heard about it, but they're not familiar. Tell us about the game. I mean, what did it teach players beyond just the dangers of cholera and as Ken mentioned
Dysentery.
earlier, dysentery?
Yes. Well, I think that's really an interesting part, and I think that's one of the opportunities we have is, so it has an interesting history that's tied up with Minnesota and Minnesota educational technology, but it's also teaching history. And so we can think about, well, what is it teaching us and what is it not? You know, it's limited. The technology limits what's possible in those games. So it ended up kind of being really limited to a one perspective, the sort of settler on that journey. And it kind of reduces that experience and that history to logistics management, what resources you need to bring, what choices you're going to make. But westward expansion and colonization is a much bigger story, and the Oregon Trail is a much, much larger, history that includes, the politics of the time. It includes what most notably is lacking is the experience of that on indigenous peoples all across, the continent. And so there's ways that it allows people to get into that history and get curious about it, but it's also very limited in its viewpoint. So there's also lots of opportunities for us to sort of critically look at it and say, okay, what's missing and where can we learn more?
That makes sense. So you mentioned it a minute ago, but tell us about the event that's coming up next week.
Yeah, so next week, Thursday, the 6th, we're doing a program at Mill City Museum. It's free, and we're going to dive into the history of the game and its relationship to Minnesota, but we're also going to dive back into the game to think, well, what is it teaching us and what is it not, and sort of get us curious about what else there is to learn. And it's free, and we hope everyone who's interested can come out and take a look.
Might be a silly question, but are kids still playing it today? Because I feel like my
I'm
kids
wondering
have
that too.
played it.
I
My
don't
kids
know.
are familiar with it, and they're 14.
I know.
So-
I'm not sure how they're playing. I know there's online versions you can play, and I think maybe
I think there's a card game too.
There's card games. There's all sorts of sort of iterative, nostalgic versions. So it's out there.
Interesting. Well, Jacob, this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks, Jacob.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here. For more information about next Thursday's event, again at Mill City Museum, you can check out our website. All the information is posted there, minnesotalive.com.
All right, well, coming up for you after the break, we're going to visit a scenic cemetery here in Minnesota known for its beautiful grounds and historic monuments.